Hello friends, welcome to InfoVis World. Today I'm going to take you through Notepad lessons. So this Notepad lesson covers complete tutorial how to work on Notepad and what are the different options available in Notepad. So before I start this video session, I want to tell you that I'm going to share a very interesting tips which will help you to do your work faster. So do watch this video complete. So let's get started. So to open a notepad, you just need to go to Cortana search bar and type notepad and hit enter button. So once you hit the enter button, so there are different tabs available: the file, edit, format, view, and help. So let me make it a little bit bigger. Okay. So in file, you will be having different options. So you'll be having a new, open, save, save as, page setup, print, exit. So new, what the new does is, so if you want to open a new notepad, then you can click on new, and open will be, if there is existing notepad available, you can click on open and it will ask for the existing notepad where it's available and click on that and you can open that. And save will be saving the worked notepad which you are right now working on. And save as is, so if you want to save it with a different name, say for example you worked on some notepad and you want to save it as a version 1, there's a newer version, so you can save it as a new version 1 notepad. And there is a page setup where you can set the page, say for example A3 or A4 size page setup, or margin, what margin you want to set it. So different options will be available. I'm going to take you through those all. Apart from that, you will be having a print option where you can print the notepad which you worked on, and there is exit option, as you know that it will exit the application. So let's save this application or save this work. So before saving it, let me write something. So let me save it. So I will save it on desktop as InfoVis World. So if you see here, the saved as a type is already text, so I don't need to do it as .txt. So if I click on save, it will, the InfoVis World notepad will be saved on a desktop. So let's see if it's saved or not. Let me go back to desktop. If you see here, it's already saved on desktop. So let's go and save this again. Okay, so now there's other options where you can save it as a newer version. Say you worked on some other steps you added and you want to save it as a newer version, so you can save it as InfoVis World version 1, same on desktop. Let me save it. If you go back, there's one more InfoVis World. So this is InfoVis World and this is InfoVis World version 1, which we have just saved. So this, in this you can see the title will be InfoVis World v1 and the extra work will be saved. Similarly, if you open InfoVis World, so you can see the older version of the InfoVis World. And if, so as I told, right, so if you want to open the newer version, you just need to select the newer, click on open and select the newer version and click on open. At that time you will get the latest version. So this is all about the save and save as, open and new. So let's go to the page setup. So in the page setup, you will be having a options, different options, what type of page you want to select. So there is a A4 size paper or A3 size paper. You can select different type of pages: A5, B4, B5, executive, legal, letter, statements, or a tabloid. So tabloid will be very big, no? So usually use A4 size paper. So I will just select A4. Then you can set an orientation, portrait or a landscape. If you want to print it as a landscape, you can, it will be like horizontal format. If you want to put it in a vertical format, it will be portrait. So this is how it changes, if you see here. And you can set a margin. Right now the margin is 10 at the left and 10 at the right. So let me increase it to, I will show you, I will increase it drastically at the left. You can see how this margin will change. So let me change it to 50. So if you see here, when I increased it, the offset from the edge to the data is 50. So this is a margin where how much margin you want to keep within that text to data, the edge to data. So similarly, I will do it here at the right side. So it is again from right side to the data which is available. So it will set that as a margin. Similarly, top, it's a 20. I will make it 10. Bottom 10. So it will leave space of 10 millimeters margin. It's a default. Okay. Then there is a header. You can set header as well as footer. So header will, when you print this text document, there is a header as well as the footer will be printed here. So it's already there. I put an info visible. You can put anything else. So this info is what I already put. So also you can put footer with a page and number. So I can just say OK. So when you print it, so when you click on print, it will print with all those settings which you have set in page setup. So once you did a page setup, you go to the next print. So where basically you can select your own printer and print the page which you have worked on with respect to default, whatever the page setup you have done, or a default page setup. Okay, so let's go back, and finally we will be having an exit button which will exit your work. Say for example, if you have worked on something and if you exit, it will ask you, do you want to save or don't save? So usually whenever you do some work, you save it and then exit it. So whenever you write something, you save it, then you can close it or exit. Okay, so it doesn't ask at that time because you already saved it. So this is all about the file tab. So in next lesson, I'm going to talk about edit, format, view, and help. So as I told you, I'm going to tell you about a very interesting tip which will help you to do your work faster in Notepad. So let's go over to that. So there are different options you can open notebook. So there is one way, as you already know, you can go to the search bar and type Notepad and then hit enter. This is one way, and there is another way you can do to open a Notepad. You can just write CMD and enter hit button. Then you can type Notepad here and enter. At that time also you can open a Notepad. So similarly, there is another way where you just need to open same run command and you type Notepad and enter hit button. So at that time also you can open Notepad. So there's a different way you can open Notepad quickly and start working on it. So let's meet in next lesson. Till then, thank you, namaste, and bye bye. And do subscribe our channel. And if you have any questions, do comment. And if you want us to make different types of videos and some different types of topics, do let us know. We'll look at it. Thank you.